Alright, welcome back, YouTube, to A Programmer Plays Twilight Monk. In our previous episode, we climbed to the top of the Sky Fortress, and we got ourselves a fancy new ability that lets us latch on to little thingies, and we also started Chapter 3. So, before we continue deeper into Chapter 3, because Chapter 3 was low-key kind of kicking my butt, I want to just, round out some of these other areas. Partially because that's just who I am as a gamer, but also because the way that this game's level system works, it's fairly easy to get over-level for an area, I feel like. And I don't want to have the situation where I'm getting no benefit from revisiting old areas other than completionism. So, we're just popping in here, clearing stuff out. While clearing stuff out might net us a little bit of XP and money that we need, because I think that'll be nice. Okay. I'd forgotten that that particular thing is what's blocking us here. So, noted. In my head, it was a different block, though now that I've said that, I can't actually think of what I was thinking. Metroidvanias that make a programmer flip the desk. Son of a bitch. Did I know this was here? Surely I did. I don't know that I did. I don't know that I had actually been in that room. How am I out of keys? No! Son of a bitch. We've opened too many chests. Alright, I forgot that that has double thing. So it is a double gate right there. That's unfortunate for me. If you want an actual answer for Metroidvanias that make a programmer flip the desk, that answer is pretty easy. It is Castle in the Darkness. I was so salty by the end of that game. I beat it. I got the ending. I was so freaking mad. Alright, here we go. You're kidding. Oh, we have to come from the other side? Well, this has been a waste of a trip. The two that nearly broke me were Wari Orb and Eterna Noctis, but felt good to finish. I have not played either of those yet, so I have some concerns. I need keys. Ideally, several. I've been a little surprised. I felt like we were doing pretty good on keys. And then I'm like, maybe we're doing terrible on keys. Gonna go ahead and get 3 with the intention of just turning right around and using one. They're more Kaizovanias because every room is a trap, yeah. Oh, this is not where I meant to go. Yeah, I'm not really a Kaizovania kind of guy. I guess the upside of me having not played them is that it does mean that I'm not gonna have to worry about getting rid of my did not finish category anytime soon. Alright, cool. That key just paid for itself and its brothers, so do I want to go to the Sky Fortress? Because isn't there a section in here? Yeah, straight down. That I'm pretty sure is just going to be a talisman, but we'll go ahead and try and knock that out now. I don't love the way that this, like, looks like it's a straight down situation, but it's actually not. Oh, key! I wish you were magnetized. Let me just, I'm gonna go over here, just double checking that there's not a way for me to drop down here. Nope. I'm missing something, and it's probably an ability, but kind of the eternal problem of Metroidvanias. It's difficult to explain to people visually, like, oh, you're just missing an ability versus you're misunderstanding an ability. That's okay. Oh, drop. There we go. You know what? Let's try this chakram. Alright. I don't hate it, but I'm probably not going to use it very much. As is so often the case, it feels like they gave us the best ability first. Popping in here mostly for the heal. Alright. This is the spot where we can latch onto these and get Talisman of the Juggler. Once a pillar has been kicked, it can be juggled in the air without further kicks to create a flurry of pain. It requires stone foot to be equipped. Alright, so a talisman that I am probably not going to use anytime soon. That's okay though. I do want to get them all. Hello? Huh. That feels like potentially a bug. We've definitely opened that before. You didn't have anything that I wanted here, right? No, you're good. Shit, I think we might have to go back to the fast travel spot, which I would rather not do. Open, please. Alright, well. Huh, did our spells get more powerful with our higher level? That actually would make sense. I guess we can just drop down here. Alright. Before we leave, I did want to poke my head in here, because he said explicitly, like, come visit me. Alright. Probably talking about those things that we've already purchased off of him. Do I think I can grapple on anything here? I don't I think so. I think those are also down smash pits. So I think we're now at the point where we need to be doing actual progression. Oh yeah? Never mind. We've got new area we can go. Excellent. That's our second, so we need one more. That's gotta be a... I was like, let's go this way. And I'm like, nope, that's definitely gonna go back to the room that we were just in. Cool. Still a secret in that room. We'll have to revisit that at some point. I do also want to revisit over here. I don't think we've gotten enough gems for anything, but I could be wrong. Yeah, we've gotten 8. Oh man, I guess we could. Oh, I'm torn on that. Do we go ahead and get more health, or do we save? No, let's go for the health. That'll help us now, and the others are likely to sit unused in my inventory. But hell yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about our current level of stuff. I thought maybe I could get away, but hey, that's level up. Nice. Level 21. Double check with this area. Dancing. Oh, a customer. Sorry, no discounts even for heroes. Alright. He's having a great time. Alright. Well, that was fun. On to the MSQ. Jumping in here. It does feel a little strange that we spawn just like standing up in the room. It feels like we ought to pop out of the portal. Nope, this is not where I wanted to be. It was the southern one. down here. Ooh, big. Hey there, little guy. Where'd you get loose from? He has no answers for us. Alright, so we can have a map. I don't love getting the map so early, but it's fine. And we've got the appetite. Hell yeah. And now we're poor. We're so poor. I haven't really felt the speed difference. Like, maybe I'm... Oh, now I feel the speed difference. Oh no. I kind of want that back immediately. I'm sure I'll be fine. Oh boy. Alright. At least with the map, I don't have to concern myself over much with, like, this isn't annotated, right? Like, ooh, treasure, thank you. It's just an outline. Alright, that's one of our keys. Oh, safe. Nice. Is this? Yep. One way. Fair enough. These guys drop pretty good money. He says, and then one of them drops nothing. I felt like it was about to turn into a challenge room, and then it just didn't. Ah, see right there. That was again a place where the orb constantly circling me helped. Hell yeah, more ember. Cheeky. Oh, it's a mimic. Very cheeky game. I appreciate it. Shortcut. And now for boss fight. Whoa, Cosmic Hairpile's Dire Muck. I was not expecting to fight hairballs. Well, that was easy, but I enjoyed that. That was still just delightful. Damn, it looks like I found a few missing townsfolk. Seems like they were victims of some kind of spellcraft. I better break the news to Bert. What a silly, fun little boss fight. It's not easy, you're just a pro. Just got new ability. Let's see what we got. I'm assuming swimming. Diving helmet. You've acquired the ability to form a stone helmet and dive beneath the water's surface. Hell yeah. Use the dive helmet to swim underwater. Now that you have the diving helmet ability, you can swim underwater without needing to surface. Helmet. Save the game? Yes, please. They said it was stone, but like maybe it's just because I've got the little guy equipped. Ooh, we can't use our pillar, it doesn't seem. But it seems like our spirit here is absolutely cracked. Hell yeah. Get him, little spirit. Again, I'm getting that little bit of a Wonder Boy vibe in the Dragon's Trap, because that had a fair bit of underwater jiggery pokery. All I need this month is Mina finally coming out. Yeah, I watched a great little video just this morning about the jumping in Mina the Hollower, and I really liked the way that they described it and talked about it, and it, like the sort of like usability concessions that go into that. The 1 to 2 tile thing. Yep, exactly. Dragon's Trap remake had such nifty artwork. Like, legitimately, it's some of my favorite game artwork. It's got that Calvin and Hobbes vibe that I'm just like, please, more of this. Game developers, listen. I know it's not easy, but holy cow, this is the best artwork in my opinion. Nice. They put a lot of thought into the development. Yeah. I love Calvin and Hobbes. You just sold me on that. Oh, dude. Also, one of the things that is like cannot be praised enough with Dragon's Trap is you can just press. I believe it's bound to the shoulder buttons by default. I think it's left shoulder button will switch between the current like orchestrated game audio and the original MIDI audio, and the right bumper will switch between the current like high def Calvin and Hobbes looking art and the original pixel art. And so just at any point with the press of a button, you can just be like, no, we're doing this. And I'm just like, man, that's good. More of that, please, developers. If you're doing remakes, let me go back to the original at the press of a button. I understand that a lot of times that's not feasible because the like game itself has changed so much when they, did the remake, but like when you can just freely toggle between the two, it feels so good. So why is this room not marking itself as completed on the map? Do we think that there's a hidden room within the room? No. Nothing that I'm seeing. We have a Taco Bell opening near us in 2 weeks. We have nothing like that here, so I'm excited. Ah, hell yeah. Taco Bell is delicious. And those who say that it gives them intestinal trouble are weak. I said it. Though, I will say, my beef with Taco Bell, beef, is that I can eat kind of an unlimited amount of it and still be hungry. Just something about Taco Bell does not fill me up whatsoever. But, like, I've gone to Taco Bell and dropped, like, $30 and been like, I could still eat. I will soon learn if I am weak. Report back. I feel that way about McDonald's. I feel full for like 10 minutes and then I'm ready to go again. Interesting. I haven't had that experience with McDonald's. I assume it's just like some sort of MSG, something about the, you know, the grease or whatever. Interesting. I wonder if you could graph out, like, most people find this one filling, whereas this one is not, and it's because they used this kind of oil or something like that. I bet that there's some really interesting food science there that can't get done because the companies don't want anyone to do it. I can slam both Taco Bell and McD's, like, at one point, physically feeling full, but still kind of like I could eat more. Yep. Choices. We're gonna go this way first. Okay, it was kind of a 6 of one, half dozen the other choice, I guess. The only company I know anything about their oil is Five Guys, because they basically legally have to say it's peanut oil in case they kill someone. That makes sense. Son of a bitch. I looped all the way around here because I was like, ah, hell yeah. I'm gonna get that secret now that I've got the ability to swim, and... no. Needs another ability as well. Yeah, my dad is allergic to peanuts, so I am sympathetic to the... peanut allergies can come out of nowhere. It's too bad that sesame oil is so expensive, because, man, things cooked in sesame oil taste so much better. See what, we're making bank off of these little water critters. Double checking. Oh. I'm a little surprised that we haven't gotten finished here. I'm allergic to apples in some form. Oh, that is tragic. Never really looked into it. Don't know if it's the skin, the inside, something that sprayed them. Just stopped eating them. That's fair. I mean, why risk it? My family is big into apples. Actually, I'm willing to bet right now that the next time I see my mom, she's probably going to be like, here's some apple butter that we made while you were gone. I'll report back. Huh. Well, I'm quite surprised that we got that ability and it basically just let us out of here. It didn't really unlock that much for us. Like, obviously we got a little bit of XP and money, but... Bert, I found your missing people, or at least what's left of them. I'm sorry to tell you, but it seems they were involved with this cult that everyone's been talking about. Those that are still alive seem to be under some kind of spell. And it's just as I'd feared. Aratim Zul has returned. Aratim Zul? Long ago, he was once a proud merchant of Bashar, until he came into possession of a ring. A ring? Was it shaped like a serpent? Yes, so you know of the serpent ring. That cursed thing changed him. It twisted his mind and granted him some kind of immortality and incredible mind control powers. He began experimenting with the forbidden ancient magics, so the whole city banded together and cast him out. It was a long time ago now, and we thought we were done with his evil sorcery. What happened to him? He was sealed away for good. We drove him into the old ruins of Daruk Azir and flooded the entrance. Then Daruk Azir is where I'll find him, and, no doubt, the serpent ring of Triskelion. Alright, cool. Hell yeah. To the next area. It's really funny that there's, like, it's right behind me. Y'all can't see it. But there's a compass that points to the thing. I find that very entertaining. Oh. I think I'd know that these guys split into smaller dudes. No thank you, but thank you for the key. Hell yeah. We actually were short on keys. So you know what? Gonna save. Gosh, should I buy more keys? Probably. You have keys for sale? No. I do love the expression work on him, though. One of those things where we could go back to town and get a key. We don't need to, so it'll be fine. Oh, hello, little guy. Oh, rude. I know this isn't the direction we need to go, but I'm curious. 44 penny, sure. Hello. Gnarled Bone Cave? That's what they, call my house. Alright. Got a lock there. Big vertical room. Okay, so we still can't grab onto the mid-air ones like that. Wish I could mark those. Okay. Ah, once again, the spinny thing proves its worth. It's just too good to unequip, even though I find it visually very distracting. Alright, hell yeah. More mana, thank you. Alright, there's our one key. We have tons of money, so like we can go to town and afford more keys. I just feel like we're burning through them at such a prodigious rate. Thank you. Oh yeah. Boom. More health. Hell yeah. Well, hey, that was that enemy completed. I'm thinking like what you have to do is drop down, grab onto that thing, and then work your way up in this little spot here that we can't actually look up. I'd say that was a very profitable little trip. Alright, before we make some boneheaded mistakes, let's save. And let me talk to this guy. I want to see if he'll take us back. Yeah, we can go back. Oh, and actually will animate sailing us back. Cool. Alright. Given how much money we have, I wonder actually. I'm gonna buy this. I'm curious, like, can I buy these until he just stops selling them? We just bought 5, so maybe we'll hold on to that. You know what, we'll go ahead and buy that too. Oh, I guess we've never looked at the overworld map. Alright, so we've got, okay, so you can only carry 1 potion. I thought maybe you could have them and equip them, but, okay. That's fine. Not my preferred setup, but that's fine. And while we're here, have we completed any hunts? Yes. Talisman slot, hell yeah. I'm kind of thinking speed. Let's go speed. Love having more room there. All right, cool. Well, let's hop back on the MSQ. There should be a chest up here, right? That we've gotten before but died, so... Fast. All right, send me on down. Level up, hell yeah. Go right first, purely off the logic that it doesn't look like there's that much room on the right side of the map. Surprised that they were willing to be that cheeky with it. Yeah. Looks like pulling that lever stops sand from falling. Which presumably is a thing that we needed to do. have yet. Noted. Okay, that's one. I wonder if I had not been able to do this because of the accumulated sand, and I just didn't register that. Bottom right first, I think. Ah, I see. Alright, so we've got more sand flow that we need to stop. Go, go, go! What up, Lex? What up, buddy? How's it going? Alright, let's see. What's gonna be over here? Yeah, how you been, Lex? Ooh, okay. A bit much. Living the dream? Ah. That bad, huh? Ah, excellent. Okay. I don't need to use that at the moment. FileMaker is integrating its own AI. Brother. Okay. That doesn't seem right. That seems right. I have a feeling it's going to hurt companies that work with business clients, and companies like mine who do internal stuff is just going to reduce dev count. Yeah. Yeah, at least for people like me, the bottleneck is not like amount of code being written. It is amount of code being understood, and AI does not help with that. Secret. Hell yeah. level up. Hell yeah. Alright, we still don't know how to break those, which we've seen for a while now. That'd be right around the corner from, yeah. That not the answer? It sure looked like the answer. Oh, it wants it down. Shit. Ah, perfect. Save point. The reason I'm inferring that it wants it pointed down is because that's what the symbol, and we can actually see it right here, there. The symbol has the loop pointed down. Was that right? No, I just had it and I overshot. There we go, that's that. It's the Triforce, the Triskelion. Alright, so that's that. So now there's got to be a third thing somewhere. Maybe if we drop through here? Nope. Don't have that ability yet. Alright, don't have that. Maybe? Ooh, well, that doesn't seem very friendly. I do love that the daggers just go through them. Okay. Oh, fuck. I just completely missed that. There we go. Emberstone, heck yeah. Feels like this could be something, but I think that's there purely just for funsies. Okay, also for funsies. Got a little bit of a like a Castle Crashers vibe to that guy almost. Alright, a little bit of swimmies. That's why we're down here. Yeah, Castle Crashers is great. I have more than a little bit of nostalgia for the old Flash game era of game development, because I really think that Macromedia Flash was onto something with the way that they presented things. I just think that it was intuitive for artists in a way that no other game engine has been since. For sure, I drive to play games anymore. I feel like I can't commit. I appreciate that the spiders like shiver a little bit when you walk near them. Like a little bit of motion to help draw your eye. All right, so that should do it. Hell yeah. All right. Do I want to? Like, obviously, we want to save. That's why we're being a little loosey-goosey with our health there. Yeah. So, YouTube, this is where I'm going to leave you. We'll be back tomorrow with more of this game, but until then, bye!